Thunder gets called one of the worst styles added to the game, and even after a well-needed revamp, people still ranked it as one of the worst styles. However, this tutorial will give you tips and tricks that will allow you to rise with Thunder and debunk those trash style allegations. Thunder's main trait is speed. It is regarded as the fastest and flashiest style in Mugen. It can outpace just about any style, including mythics. The speed trait is also reflected in its moveset. It has fast animations and requires fast executions to land. Speaking of moves, let's move along to Thunder's skillset. Thunder's R ability is special compared to other R abilities. Instead of giving the regular strength and durability buffs, like most styles, Thunder's R gives the user speed and a sweep buff. But I'm still unclear about what it does. The speed buff, like the name, grants the user increased speed alongside higher attack speed, which is great for clashes. Moving on to the move kit, Thunder Flash is this style's first move. It's a simple but fast lunge attack that does 15 to 16 damage. By dashing back or forth in a straight line and using it, it can be a surprise attack that leaves the opponent too slow to react. This move is perfect for when you get knocked back, the enemy gets knocked back, or to punish an enemy for a mistake. The next move in the kit is Thunder Strike. It starts off with a simple slash followed by multiple slashes. Thunder Strike is a barrage move that deals 20 to 23 damage. During animation, the user is immune to all attacks. It does high damage to the shield bar if blocked. Against a block spammer, if you use 3 M1s followed by a Thunder Strike, you're guaranteed to break their block unless they have a parry, which by the way should parry bait them first. If you're being bombarded with M1s, you can use it to counter and stun your opponent. Or if you manage to block your opponent's move, just use Thunder Strike immediately after they finish their move. Last but not least, 8 Flash. 8 Flash is by far the hardest move to land in Mugen, because if you miss, you just wasted a move. And it provides the enemy some time to punish you. If they block, it doesn't do that much damage to the shield bar. You would think that a move this hard to land would do tons of damage, but it only takes 17% from your HP. For these reasons, this move should be reserved for moments like the enemy being stunned or when you break their block. Now there are other ways to use this move, and I will get to it in later parts of the video. Moving on to combos, we'll start with 2 move combos. The first 2 move combo we'll use is Thunder Flash plus 8 Flash. This combo starts with landing a Thunder Flash, which knocks the enemy back and stuns them for a while, allowing you to follow up with 8 Flash. As a side note, if you use Thunder Flash close range, you can follow up with 8 Flash immediately. But if you use it from a farther range, you'll have to add 1 extra dash, then use 8-fold. You have to be quick with the dash, or else the enemy will have time to block. The second 2 move combo is similar to the combo earlier, as it starts with Thunder Flash but instead follows up with Thunder Strike. For the third 2 move combo, we'll combine Thunder Strike and 8 Flash, as Thunder Strike provides enough stun for you to follow up with 8 Flash, or it can break their block and allow you to dash in for an 8 Flash. Enough with 2 move combos, let's talk about 3 move combos. The first 3 move combo is an extension of the second 2 move combo. It starts with a Thunder Flash, then followed by a Thunder Strike, and when the enemy is stunned, we follow up with an 8 Flash. For the second combo, we just switch up the order of Thunder Flash and Thunder Strike. So we start off with Thunder Strike, and while they're stunned, we use Thunder Flash, and then we follow up with 8 Flash right after. Thunder's playstyle is simple. You use your base speed to bait the enemy, going in for M1s repeatedly and then dashing back to avoid getting hit by any moves. If the enemy falls for this bait and misses, you can respond with 8 Flash or Thunder Flash. If you manage to block a move, you should dash back or respond with Thunder Strike if you can. So this playstyle is simple: bait, wait for your opponent's mistake, and then punish them for it. So let's start with Shockwave. Shockwave is the most used mythic right now, and to an extent may even be the most used style. Shockwave's first move is Air type. To counter this annoying move, all you have to do is dash around, and with Thunder's playstyle, it should be unlikely to hit you. So anytime you see a Shockwave user jump, or if you think they're in perfect conditions to use it, just dash left or right or in a circle to avoid getting hit by this disgusting move. This order: if you manage to bait the opponent to miss this move, you can respond with Thunder Flash, and with the right timing, they wouldn't be able to block or parry this move. You can count to about 1.5 seconds right after they start using this move, but I like using my instincts more. After landing a Thunder Flash, you can use any combo you want. You can also counter with 8 Flash, as when they miss, wait a bit, and run back towards the enemy while their move is still active, and then use 8 Flash. Using this counter method will give you an easy time tracking your opponent's cooldown. Since you use your move around the same time as your enemy, you can look at your own cooldown to determine if your enemy's move is ready, due to most styles having the same 20-second cooldown except for Flame. Another tip, while Disorder is on cooldown, you should be able to go for as many M1s as you want, while only having to worry about Destruct. Speaking of Destruct, you can counter this move with 8 Flash. If you manage to dodge this move, you can run back in and use 8 Flash by sacrificing 7 HP, but in return you get to deal 17 HP back to the enemy. If you manage to block this move instead, you can still counter with 8 Flash, by blocking the first 2 kicks and then using 8 Flash right on the third. Both you and the enemy will still enter the 8 Flash animation. You can also counter this move by using Thunder Flash, by waiting for the third kick and then using it right after. Countering Flame depends heavily on whether they have the perfect conditions to use their move. If you're far, they'll use Unknowing Fire. If you're close, they'll use Flame Tiger. It's all about not giving them the perfect conditions to use their move. So if they have Flame Tiger ready, dash out. This will not give them the perfect conditions to use that move, but it will give them a chance to use Unknowing Flame, and we will take advantage of that. To do this, you need to have your shield mostly full or a parry. If they fall for the bait and use Unknowing Flame, we'll counter with Thunder Flash. If your shield bar is low and you don't have a parry, but you still need to dodge Flame Tiger, just dash out, and when it looks like they're about to use Unknowing Fire, just use your R ability to avoid damage. Next up is Flame Tiger. Countering Flame Tiger is simple. If you bait and they miss, use Thunder Flash immediately. If you manage to block it instead, you should use 8 Flash. And I ran out of things to say, so that's all I have for this tutorial, so just enjoy some gameplay.